watching this on a replay. Whoop whoop. Anyway, it's lunchtime in Jubail town, Saudi Arabia. I am headed out trying to find bone marrow broth. Like a protein broth that is no sugar, no carbs. As I've been fasting for around 13 days, when you come off of the fast, you should not be eating hard foods or whatever kind of foods. So I thought I would go ahead and see during this lunch hour if I could find a place that sells this bone marrow broth. And I think they have some instant at some of these protein places. So I'm going to go to this protein store that I seen the other day. No, I'm not breaking the fast, but I'm buying my protein stuff because I'm going to be traveling starting Sunday. Hey, what's up, Frito Frog? I want to have that stuff with me. Anyway, it is lunchtime, 12:04 in the afternoon in Jubail, and I want to look around and see if I can find that stuff and have it readily available. I did see it online from a company called iHerb or however you do it. In a crock pot. Yeah, you could do it with a crock pot. That's a good idea. Yeah, you probably could. Let's just see if I can find it instant style or from the health store first. Not the health store, but the muscle builder, bodybuilder people store. Things like this, easy to get online, but whenever you ship something around the world, I've been shipping a lot of stuff in the past few months, and I'm just really not happy with it. The delays, the customs, the clearance, it's amazing how many headaches we go through to do. Throw them beef bones into a pot, aromatic, and that my dad does it. Really? So he's doing it all. Well, that's interesting. Maybe that's what I'll end up doing. I guess I didn't have anything to do at lunch anyway. I usually just sit at the office and wait for lunch to be over and watch a couple videos. But I thought today I would give me something to do. Maybe I'll find something. Maybe I won't. It's not a prior, it's not a 911 thing. But I'm curious to see what they have at this place over here. They'll probably have some issue why they're not open. A lot of the businesses here, they don't really care about their timing. Maybe the business does, but the people that work at these small businesses, they don't really. They go to lunch, come back hours later, close the door. They really keep no good schedules. That's common. All right. Let's see here. Here's the first place we'll try. How does intermittent fasting not due to high blood pressure? I'm doing mine just for losing weight to be healthy. I've been water fasting only 13 days. I was cleaning out and resetting my body, basically. It's not been easy. But you drink a lot of water, and I bet I've peed 2,000 times. I bet I've peed at least 1,000 gallons. All right, let's go for the first shop here. Let's start out at the Dr. Nutrition. Looks like a good place to start. Best proteins in the world. All right, doctor. Let's go see if old Dr. Nutrition has something. Dr. Nutrition. Hello. Good. Hey, do you have this bone marrow broth? In Arabic, I believe it's called nakar.
Bone marrow broth?
Yeah, or instant one that you make.
Maybe an order here in the branch not available.
Not available. Okay. There's no powder for bone marrow broth?
No.
Okay, thank you. Strike one. Huh. Maybe it's something that's at the grocery. Who knows? Let's just check for the heck of it. But that was strike one. I would thought the protein place would have it. Yeah, they always disappoint me. They just... Dude looks like he works at a bank. All right, let's go into the grocery. They got like a healthy section here. I'll see if they have it over here somewhere. I think this is the... What is this? Healthy something there. Your grocery store for that. Yeah, I'm here. Let's see if they got it. There's just so many products that I don't really understand. Well, the problem asking somebody here, they ain't gonna know anything. Look at the area, gravy mix. That's a good idea. We'll go there next. Say they got a vegetable broth. Organic vegetable broth. What is that about? Oh, it's got sugar. The first thing on the front of the cover is it has sugar. I don't need no sugar. We'll look here a minute before I head into the soup area. Yeah, I'll go to soup area next. Oh boy. I would have thought it would have been over here in this healthy stuff, but I guess maybe that's not a healthy thought for people. All right. Let's go try. Oh, here we go. Organic lactose, soy barista, oatmeals, all this stuff. Oh, look at all this stuff. I don't want none of that stuff. Okay. Soup section. Dear Lord, where would that be? This is the Tamimi supermarket. Tamimi is the same in America as the Safeway. So this is basically a Safeway grocery. Okay. Seed oils? I don't know about that. They got all this ramen crap. I don't eat that stuff. I like it, but I can't eat it. It's very unhealthy. I was looking at a package of ramen the other day. There was 32 grams of carbs in a damn little old pack of ramen noodles. Huh. All right, now we're in the soup section. Onion, vegetable, white miso. Oh Lord, we're getting near something. What is miso exactly? I'm just curious. What is in a miso? It's satake mushrooms, tofu, and chives. Is that a carb food? It's got 2% sugar. 6 grams of carbs, 2% sugar. Miso is not healthy. Okay, now here we are into other soups. Lentils, oats. Yeah, I think what I need is going to be very hard to find. Well, it'll keep me keep me from doing anything. Chicken. Yeah, it's pretty much I'm not going to find it. That's it on the soups. Huh. I wonder if you can just buy bones. You can have lots of salt. Yeah, the salt is like I drink a soda water with lemon. That's got plenty of sodium. So what about if you buy your own bones and boil them? Let's get back here and look at the bones. How much are bones? Okay, we're in the meat department here. Different than the U.S. Here you can buy nice lambs Check this out. You got, what is this? Some kind of lamb. I don't know what part of it is. I don't even know what that is. It looks like a hoof. Oh, that's a foot, cow foot. Yuck. Okay, where's the bones? They do have a lot of nice veal here. You can, if you like lamb, this is the place to come. Okay, I don't see any bone. Huh. I could have swore they had bones here. I would think it would be in the beef chicken stock area. I didn't see it though, it wasn't there. You want to throw those in a crock pot, some celery. Okay, that's an idea then. I'd cook that for a couple of days. If you can find it, but I don't see that here. Huh. No bones. Well, I'm out of the bone deal. That didn't work out. Let's see where the butcher is. Is the butcher here? I don't see no butcher. Doors are open, but he's not here. Let's see, butcher here? Hello? No, he's not here, but sure it's clean back here. Okay, the butcher's not here. Got a lot of fish. One other thing you always find in the stores here is they into olives. You can get an olive. I don't know what it is, but there's hundreds and hundreds of styles of olives. You don't see that in the U.S., you know? You don't see like every kind of olive you can think of. Man, they got olives. Yeah, I'm looking for a clerk. I don't see anybody. Let's ask this guy if the butcher is around. Hello? Who works in the butcher, the beef? You? Do you have bones? I want to boil the bones to make broth. You don't have them? I think in Saudi and Arabic it's called nakar. Like nice car, nakar. That's bones. You don't know what that is? But you don't have any? Okay, thank you. He said bones is for dog food. He don't have any. It's for dog food. Well, I'll be damned. Yeah. Okay. In the Middle Eastern thing, olives grow easy there. I guess so. There sure is a lot of olives. And every store has a big selection of nuts, too. Every grocery here has all sorts of nuts like this and all sorts of olives. And then they got a lot of selection of some kind of cheeses, Egyptian and all sorts. No, I'm still at work today. This is my lunch hour, and I didn't feel like sitting in the office, so I thought I'd come out and look for something. They got nuts, though. You name the nuts, you can get nuts. It's amazing, but you can't get any bones. Huh. And then they have here, which is not in most stores, they got every kind of, some kind of cheeses they have. But some of these cheeses, let's see, like this style of cheese here, Filipino. Right, we'll need to find a Filipino to help because they have more knowledgeable. I hear you. Then they have this type of cheese here. These cheeses in the water smell like a dirty ass foot. Oh, it's nasty. It tastes real salty. That's not the problem. The problem, it smells like dirty athlete's feet. It's a nasty smell. All right, we didn't find any bones. Oh, look at all these spices you can buy by the kilo. Himalayan salt, chicken spice. Oh, wait a minute. Chicken spice, meat spice, Hey, it may be over here as a powder. Garlic powder, turmeric, gram masala. No, it's not here as a spice. Well, we got all sorts of herbal stuff here, spices and stuff. Huh. All right. That don't look like that's going to work out. I don't know why they got to put sugar in everything. Even the vegetable broth, all these broths got sugar in them. I don't need a bunch of sugar. I need 0 sugar. It's surely hard. You got to read the label of everything. All the labels are like when you look up everything. Look at this. This is supposed to be vegetable broth, organic. If it's organic, why does they put 2 grams of sugar in it and 2 carbs? They includes 1 gram of added sugar. Why would you add sugar in organic? That's not organic if you add sugar. You know, that's false advertising. What about this? Yeah, they add sugar. How can it be organic if you added something? That's just nonsense. Boil the cow. Instant pot, you can have broth in 30 minutes. A slow cooker. I hear you. But it says in the diet guide I'm reading by these doctors, it should be bone marrow broth. That's what it says. So I was trying to do exactly what it says and not do my own substitute, yeah? Whenever I substitute, I end up doing more harm than good. I know I screwed up my keto diet for a week. I was just eating beef patties. I didn't know, but they were filled with oats. I had to restart keto. I wasted a week on keto. Think I was eating healthy? I was not. All right. Well, we're out of here. That didn't work out. Dang. I mentioned bone marrow a few comments up. Yeah, that's what it's supposed to be. Bone marrow soup. Sorry. My comments weren't scrolling and I didn't know it. Camel Joe's GF Bones. Yuck. All right. We went to the protein specialist. He wasn't very energetic. Went to the grocery. That didn't happen. We're going to have to find a real butcher to give me a bunch of bones to boil. All right. Well, that didn't succeed. I'm sure that's just one grocery. You can find that ready cooked in the Mandi restaurants. Really? Okay. But I got to be careful, see? It's not called stock. It's called in Arabic nakar. It's a bone marrow stuff. Local butcher shop sells them, I think. Indian place sell mutton bones. Okay. Let's go get a beer. I can't. It's got carbs. Can't do beer. I can't eat. I'm fasting. I was just looking for something when I end my fast. Go to the cemetery. Oh, that's nasty. Oh, Jeffrey Dahmer bone soup. Oh, boy. Get you some Jeffrey Dahmer beef broth. Well, that's the Tamimi. They don't have it. I'm trying to think where else you would go. I don't really want to go to Lulu. Cup of Joe, he's funny. You know, they got a giant grocery here called Lulu, but I hate that store. Let's go see how many people are at Lulu. Maybe I can go there. Lulu is like a Walmart. You got to walk 5 miles to get something. Then when you get to the register, there's 89 registers and one is open. The rest are closed and everybody's in line. Lulu's where your dad goes. I'll probably have to go to Lulu. I do my best never to go to Lulu just because of the way they do things. Camel bones should be easy to find. Probably. I bet there'd be some big marrow in them bones too. All right, we'll work our way to Lulu, which is the Walmart of this area. It's your Indian style Walmart. They got a lot of stuff. It's just, I'm not into superstores. I really don't like them. Other people love malls and superstores. I hate those places. You know, I'm a man. I don't shop, I buy. I'm going to buy something. I'm not going to shop. I'm not a window shopper. I'm a buyer. I need a certain product and then I want to go home. All right, let's roll around this. I believe this is a high school here. Yeah, we got cars parked waiting to pick up their kids. There's probably high school, elementary, and junior high right around here. I'm sure this is a school area. Hey, good afternoon, Thammer. I'm out looking for Nakar. You know, bone marrow soup or bone marrow dust. I think Arabic it's called Nakar. Go to all you can eat place and ask for free bones. Yeah? I don't know why it's so specific by the doctor about bone marrow broth. Why couldn't you just drink any broth? I don't really understand the importance of the bone marrow broth. Why is that so important? I mean, what is the bit? I don't. And who the hell came up with that? If it was so popular, you'd think you could buy it somewhere. Some people, they come up with nonsense. The minerals, is it? Oh, is it? Okay. What's up, Jerry? I was wondering why it was so important. It's very important. It's like in 4 different doctor things. That's what the doctors recommend on all the fasting. All the doctors who talk about long-term fasting, they all recommend exactly the same thing. Doctors, which doctor? You never know. I don't just look at one. I looked at 3 or 4 doctors. Yeah, you eat it. It's like a soup, like a broth. So it's bone marrow broth or soup, I guess. It has your iron, which will give you the energy. All right. All right, let's keep trying. We're going to go to the giant grocery. Usually you'll find broken the bone. They recommend mutton bone soup. Okay. I don't really have a crock pot. I wonder if I could just put it in a regular pot and boil it on slow or simmer it for a day or so, 2 days. I'm not fasting now. I'm buying this for later or to make it later and store it. I was hoping to find it in granules where I could make it later. Like I say, I was just hanging out at the office and I got kind of bored and I thought, you know what? I know in around a week I'm going to need this stuff, so I should go out and look for it. That way I won't be ready to quit fasting and can't find nothing. I'd rather find it now. Yeah, the bone marrow is the #1 recommendation. I may just have to make it fresh like you said. I'm going to the UK Sunday. Yeah, I'll be flying out to the UK on Sunday. I'm not sure if I get there Sunday or get there Monday. I haven't looked how the flight thing works. You know how it goes. Every time you travel 5 to 7 hours, you end up getting there a day early or a day later. Depends on the time zones. Yeah, we'll be streaming for a few days from the UK. You could probably buy them from a butcher. Yeah, the problem, I had a bad experience at the butcher here, and I'm afraid to go back. I bought some beef from the butcher 3 years ago, and I got serious food poisoning. And I never went back to the butcher again. I bought some beef at the local butcher down at the meat market, and it gave me I'd never been poisoned so bad in my life, so I'd never been back. You know, the regular old open market area, I don't go there no more for meat. It could have been a dirty cutting board, dirty anything. Anyway, I got poisoned. It was bad. Vomiting and a puke. Oh God, it was so terrible. I was sick for 3 days. Yeah, maybe the butcher inside the supermarket be better. The one at the local meat place. Oh God, it was so bad. I'll never forget how bad that was. Oh. I was shocked. I remember, at least the bone broth, you'll boil the crap out of the bones. Yeah, that's true. The last time I've only been deathly poisoned in Saudi 2 times. In the 90s, I bought spoiled chicken at a place in Kobar. And then I got food poisoning twice in the Philippines. Once from ice cubes, which was a bacteria. And then I ate some kind of street food in the Philippines from some cafe. Oh my God. I don't just eat anywhere like I used to. Problem, Philippines don't wash anything properly. All their stuff is, they wash it like cold water. They don't have no water heaters. It's just like you put your life in your hands eating theirs. All right, let's park here. Now we're going to go into the giant grocery store here. This is the Walmart of Saudi, basically. Okay, let's get in here and see what we can hunt down. I gotta hurry and get in here before my phone overheats. The boat's finished almost. It's like 95%. Got a couple of things to do. I need to figure out if I'm going to use my wind vane or just put my boat motor on and not put the wind vane on, or put the boat motor onto one side. I'm having a dilemma. I don't know how important wind steering is for the area I'm sailing. Yeah, I have to decide. Yeah, they checked the keel. That's what they're working on now. They're doing a whole complete keel and doing the bottom painting. The anti-fouling painting is what they're doing now. Oh. As you can see, you can buy a washing machine, refrigerator, a t-shirt, tennis shoes, underwear. This is just like a Walmart. You name it, you can buy it here. And then look how big. It goes for a mile down there. And you know, when your wife sends you to the grocery, you always need that thing. It's way down there in the corner to the right. The thing that they send you to buy at the grocery, that stuff's always in the back of the store. I'm sure they got a slow cooker here. We'll see if I can find it. How do you find anything? It's hell here. Oh, hell, I ain't seen that in years. My grandma used to cook. Look at that. They got rabbit and duck. I'll be damned. I haven't seen rabbit and duck in a grocery in years. Okay. Oh, looky here. What the hell is this? Oh, it's a whole lamb. You can buy a whole lamb. Just sitting there without a head on him. Oh, I'm sure they got bones. They got everything else. There's a couple people up there. We'll check in a minute. Let's look on the shelves. And people eat everything here. They got brains. Hey, you have any bones? I want to make bone marrow soup. Nakir. You know Nakir? Nakar? The Arabic name, I guess? It's called Nakar, right? Okay, yeah, Nakar. What's Nakar mean? Soup or bones? That's it, huh? You got the bones? How? Oh, you got bones. How much is a bag of bones?
$8.
You gonna cut it a little bit? Yeah, well, you'll cut in half or two, three times?
Cut it.
I'll tell you what, give me two of those.
Too big?
And then, no, two bones.
2 bone.
And then cut it in 3 or 4 pieces.
How many pieces? 4 pieces?
3 or 4. I'm going to go ahead this weekend. I'm going to make that at home. I guess I'll figure out how to cook it. And then I'll put it in these Tupperware things and put it in the freezer for later. Anyway, we found him here. Demdo Lulu has a proper place here. Very good. Yeah, he cut him in like 4 pieces. All right, thank you. Oh, he didn't hear me about needing 2. No problem. I'll just try 1. Now, let's see. Can a man, how much is a crock pot? I probably need a crock pot. I don't have one. Let's see if where's the crock pots at. Carrot and celery and onion. Yeah, I can get that about anywhere. Well, there's no crock pots in this area. Damn, I don't want to buy an appliance. I never use it. Here's some kind of thing. Oh, chef line. I'll blow up the house if I buy that thing. Couldn't you do it like with... Huh. That old crock pot looking thing, I'll blow up the whole house. I go back to another as you won't get as much out of one bone. Really? That's okay. It's an experiment. Let's go look at the crock pots. Randy going to the cooker dinner for the spirits tonight. Whoop, whoop. Enjoy it. Okay. Let's go to the appliances, see how much old cooker cost. Well, you can buy about, this is worse than Walmart. It's bigger, I think. What do we got here? Water maker, water heaters, coffee makers, ironings. Oh, it's just like Walmart. They got everything. Crock pot's probably useful anyway. We're going to have to ask. Yeah, this place is extra massive. It's like a super Walmart. It's got everything. All right. Probably don't have a crock pot. That's... Oh, here's all sorts of rice makers. Walmart should enter the Saudi market. You know, Walmart doesn't... They stay in America. They don't go out of America. I don't know why. We'll be looking. I can't find it yet. Hey, do you guys have crock pot? No? Mavi Malum and both? Crock pot. You know what is a crock pot? Very good. Thank you for your time. You don't want to know who's crock pot. He just stocks shelves. He don't read the boxes. He don't know what he's doing. He's putting up boxes. Yeah, that look was... He don't know what the hell's going on. These are all rice cookers. That ain't the same as a crock pot. I got a rice cooker. Huh. All right. Apparently, crock pot is not a Middle Eastern appliance. All right. They don't have it. I've been down every aisle, and the old boy gave me a look like I was a freaking moron. Apparently, crock pot. Cracker pot. I don't know. Look at that damned old machine there. An LG direct drive. I don't need that crap. All right, we don't know what is a crock pot here. Apparently, it's not a used item here. Not something people use. There's a thermo pot, a coffee pot, but no crock pots. I've looked everywhere. Are you buying or are you a security guy? You work security here?
Ask what's your question?
You work
buy or security buy?
Okay, I'm wondering. You touched everything in the store. You follow me around like a secret agent there. That old boy act like a security. Follow me around like I'm a damn target.
What do you want?
Crock pot. I can't find. Here's some cooker stuff. That old boy follow me around like I'm going to take my bones and not pay for them. I don't know about the rest of you folks, but somebody follow me around all over. I'm just curious what the hell for. It don't bother me, but I'm just curious, what do you want? Instapot, okay. Well, that kind of looks like a crock pot. I can't really tell, though. Boy, that sure enough looks like one. Just not any language that I know, though. Boy, it sure does look like a crock pot, don't it? Instapot's faster, huh? I wonder what that thing is there. Hell, I can do it on a stove, just let it simmer for days. I ain't worried about it. I can't find a crock pot. Pressure cooker would do works. I'm afraid of a pressure cooker. You ever seen somebody who forgot to relieve the pressure and the ceiling in their house is full of chili? I've seen many people screw up on that. Next customer, here we go. We'll buy our bones here. Hey, how are you doing, ma'am? Good. Would you break it? You broke it. Whoops. Oh. We're waiting on a manager? Waiting on manager? Waiting on Modir? Or this nice lady? Welcome.
شافت هذه بتجيب لها واحدة بس ما عندها الورقة في زبون خليها حقتها خليها عليها ولا يكون عندنا ما عندنا لا
No thanks. I don't want the Lulu message. Bye Lulu. Discounted Lulu. La 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 la.
Bag 3 ريال.
No thanks. No bag, no phone number.
Okay.
If I give you a mobile, every day, Lulu say, half price tomato, half price on beef. Every day. Thank you. I don't give my mobile number to these groceries. They'll send you a text message every 13 freaking minutes about something that's on sale. I already know how that game works. All right, we do know where bones are. I probably could have bought more. I'll take these home, throw them in the freezer, and sooner or later I'll take them out and start boiling the dog out of them. Oh. Even the parking lot here looks like Disneyland. And believe it or not, there's no place to park here on the weekends. When the salaries come and it's the weekend, you got to line up damn near to get in this place. He's got a good business. Whoever thought of this did a good job. And this is a little old town. It's not even a big city. But they cater here to a different market. Okay. Yeah, they cater to a different clientele. Like some of the phones still only 3G. I don't know who buys them. I guess they take them home to other countries where they don't have any good internet. Oh boy. So crock pot is a brand. I didn't know it was a brand. I just always called it a crock pot. I did not even know that was a brand name. I know the pressure cooker is dangerous. I remember a couple of times, at least, where my mother somebody did something wrong, and there was food everywhere in the whole kitchen, on the ceiling, where them things blow up. I know pressure cooker's dangerous. And me not being a skilled pressure cooker, slow cooker, okay. Yeah, I'm in Jubail Balad. We're in the old Jubail town. Now I'm going to take my bones home, put them in the freezer for later. You need to look for a slow cooker. Maybe till later after work I'll go one of them slow cooker, huh? Maybe I'll go to one of them appliance stores. Maybe they'll know. You know, my brother used to take a slow cooker, drop a corned beef in there with some kind of mixture. Oh my God, his corned beef was the best. Yeah. Well, I've seen pressure cookers explode many a times. People I've known. Thank goodness nobody was in the kitchen when they blew up. Not easy living, yeah. Just trying to figure out things you want. So this is a small town. If you live in Riyadh or even Khobar, that's major metropolises. You can find anything and everything. This is just a village. This ain't much of a town here. This is a place out in the boonies. We're about an hour from the nearest major city. Maybe an hour and a half. But when it comes time to go home or go to work, it's such a blessing not to have that big city traffic. I forget how I hate traffic until I go to the Philippines. Jeez. Traffic there is unfreaking believable. The major cities are Jeddah, Dammam, and Riyadh. Yeah, it's less than an hour to Dammam, something like that. Dammam, Khobar area, Riyadh, and Jeddah. Then, of course, Medina and Mecca area, where you got all the Islamic people going for their Hajj and their other rituals. People go there for Umrah and stuff. Yeah, didn't it look like a super Walmart? It's just like it. Yeah, that store's so big. The problem is all the clothes is made for skinny, small people. And Saudis are the same size as Americans, so I don't think they buy clothes there either. I think it's geared around Filipinos and India, people with smaller bone structures. If you're a little bit of a size, you can't shop there. No, I didn't pick up the laundry yet. I'll go there tonight. Every time I go there, that damn dude's trying to borrow money. I'm kind of getting tired of it. 70 minutes to go to the destination. All right. Yeah, my laundry guy become a headache. He always so needy. I don't like that. I'm going to have to talk with him tonight. Quit asking me for favors all the time. I hate that. You guys know what I mean. That cousin, relative, neighbor, acquaintance. That person always seems to be needy and asking. And they're never, ever put their life together. Sportswear shop, they have big sizes. That's true. But some of these needy people in the world, God bless. It's like an ongoing thing, man. It's kind of just frustrating. I just want to do my business and leave. Not into all this needy nonsense all the time. Ask him to borrow money tonight. I've done that before. He needs to pay you back and say no. I hear you. He tells me about his rent and his bills and blah, blah, blah. Man, I don't want to hear all that. You're my laundry guy. You're not my cousin. You're not my relative. Yeah, I got the bones. We got a bag of bones cut up. I'm going to put them in the freezer, and I guess I'll do something with them someday. You don't give people or cats food, I hear you. It's different. What kind of bones are those? You know, I didn't even ask. I don't even know. I'll look at the package up here when I get home. Now you got me wondering. I'm wondering what it is. Beef. It's beef bones. I didn't even think to ask. Thank you for letting me know. I didn't know it could have been a damn dog leg. I don't know. It's beef. I didn't even read the label. Was too big to be a mutton. Okay, it's beef. Horse bone. Hell, I don't know. I didn't even read it. I even forgot to ask something like that. They could have gave me a damn Irish setter bone. I wouldn't know the difference. I know that time that I ate dog, I didn't know what it was. I thought it was goat. This Filipino dude invited me and this Australian dude and a bunch of people over for like a brunch. We all went over and he had this big thing in the middle of the table. I thought it was a lamb or something. And we all started eating and it was a dog. We all almost puked our guts out. This old boy cooked up a dog. He thought it was funny. Whew. Old boy cooked up a dog to serve a bunch of guests. I think they're not allowed to do that anymore. It's a thing of the past. That was in the late 80s, early 90s. Glad I'm a plant-based eater. I hear you. You know, I'm thinking about switching to this plant-based. I've been looking into it more and more. I'm thinking about it. Now, sir, glad you weren't invited. Oh, man. Well, I know the difference now. I don't eat at Filipinos' houses when they have a whole animal. The difference is the bone for the animal is oval, but the dog is round. If there's a whole animal there and it's got round bones, don't even get near it. That's a dog. I don't need no dogs. That's just nasty. Eating a damned old dog. Crazy. China, you can buy dog in a can. It's a delicacy. Just like you go and get a can of tuna. Over in China, them old folks got canned dog. All right, let's go stick these bones in the freezer. It probably won't make too much one day, but it is something I ain't had before. I've had bone marrow stuff that we paid a lot of money at a restaurant for. I know in the Philippines there's some kind of a bone marrow deal that you pay for. My God, it's expensive. Yeah, the dog is disgusting, man, just mentally. All right, you want to see my exciting house? This is my refrigerator. There's zero food, only Cold Star soda water and lemon. And everything in my fridge is zero carb. Mustard, hot sauce, mayonnaise. All that is no carb stuff, but I don't use it. All right, my freezer needs to be thawed out. Anyway, stick them bones in there. You watch in 6 months, Randy will open the freezer and say, yeah, I must cook them someday. Maybe. They may be there in a year from now. Where's my old cat? Earl, what are you doing? All right, I guess I get back to work. Goodbye, house. I just dropped in to drop off them old bones. That wasn't bad. It's only about $2.20 for that giant bone cut up. I don't know if that's high for bones or not. I thought the butcher just gives bones away free. I didn't know you paid for them, to be honest. Oh, God, my house key just went down in a crack. Son of a gun. How am I ever going to get that out of here? Oh, there we go. I got it. Ugh. I got to turn the air on high so the phone don't overheat. Damn, no phone overheats during the daytime. I paid 8 reals for a big old bone cut up. People make soup with them. Okay. I could have swore growing up bones were free. I may be wrong. Yeah, 8 reals is not much. Couple dollars US, not a big deal. It's about $2. Well, I know in America, if you go to the fish market, they give you the bones free. And what people do is there's a lot of meat left over. They use them in crab traps. You ask for fish carcass in America, and they give you all that free. Because people come by and get all that scrap fish, and they put it in the crab traps. No, it's beef bones, not camel. Camel bone be big as my leg. Be big. How do you plan to make that broth? I'll get some kind of a cooker and just slow cook it for a day or two. I'll figure it out later. Your parents had a butcher and would give the bones away, but no such these days. Yeah, I remember as a kid the bones didn't cost anything. We always had 2 old dogs, and the butcher would always give my mom a bag of bones for the dogs. We didn't buy dog treats. We'd give them giant ass old cow bone. Dog chew on that a week. Fishing culture in America is big compared to here. Yeah, I don't know. Personal fishing's not big here. Everything here is more commercial. It's kind of hot today. It's 40 degrees Celsius. Summer's kind of hitting us again. Yeah, I do remember Passion Puppy. Bones were free. The gate leaving has a sensor. Going in, there's a guard guy there. Which is stupid. There's some masses. I don't know what the purpose of the gate is. Okay, you pull up to go inside, and a security guy sees if you're allowed to be there, pushes a button and lets you in. However, if you grab a 20-foot or a 10-foot string and you tie it to a box and throw it over the other gate, it'll automatically open up because of the sensor. It's actually half-ass security. It's nothing. It's just a joke. Make people feel better. Take a cardboard box, throw it over the other fence, it'll hit the sensor, then the gate will open. It's to keep all your fans out. No, I think the gate's mainly because there's kids in there on little bicycles. They don't want people driving through the neighborhood. All this stuff here used to be military compounds for the Navy base. Yeah, it's better than nothing. I don't really tear the wall down. I don't care. I think the security is ridiculous. If you need that big of a fence and security around your house, you may not need to live there. Now, in the Philippines, my house is in a compound too. And the main purpose it is so people can keep the kids roaming around. Yeah, it's old protocols. They don't do that anymore. That's the old protocol. That's a thing of the past. We call it a gated community in America. It's just to keep the community riffraff roaming around. But we really don't have no riffraff here. Damn, I just heard a strange noise again. I need to have my car looked at. I'm hearing a clickety weirdo sound every now and then. I don't know what it is. I don't hear it anymore. I'm hearing it occasionally. You know, it kind of sounds like a wheel bearing going out. What's up, Zach? You know, I bet that's what it is. That little clickety sound is the beginning of a wheel bearing going out. The weekend begins later. You heard it, Thammer? It's like a click, click, click. Like two marble bearings are hitting together. I bet it's a wheel bearing. Sure does sound like a bad bearing. The AC fan? No, the fan didn't have any noise. Could have been, though. You're right. Could have been the AC fan. The problem, it only happens for a couple of seconds, and then when I try to figure it out, it's gone. Thank goodness that beep was cut out. Oh my God, that beep about drove me freaking crazy. I've been living 60 days with a constant beeping. Probably with all the sand racing you were doing. Yeah, I need to have the car steam cleaned. They do that here. I need to just go by and sit there for a couple hours. CV joint made mostly when turning. You know what? Could have been a CV bearing problem. Something. But I don't have any drifting. The steering is right on. The steering is perfectly aligned. Usually if it's a CV, the steering will be a little wicky. A little weird. You know, my car is damn near 300,000 kilometers. There's bound to be shit going wrong by now. All sorts of stuff happened now. This car's at the end of its life, I guess. I don't know, though. A lot of people get 1,000,000 miles out of a Toyota and a Honda. Even though it's a V8, it's still a Toyota. Nobody can deny Toyota's a good car. I don't care what anybody says. And Japanese make good cars. Japanese are the pros at car making. They really do a good job. Toyota may be the most dependable brand on the planet. I don't know of any brand that's more dependable than Toyota. Especially here, the way I drive my car, I give a car a hard time. Yeah, Toyota's a damn good car. All of them, from their smallest one to their biggest one, they're just good. Look at these people over here. Look at these guys. This guy just ran the red light. This guy pulled me on the shoulder. And look at these people running a red light. Bunch of morons. They don't give a flying flip. You missed the beep noise. Look, these people are passing me over on the side of the road. I just hate that kind of nonsense. That's the most annoying thing. I don't beep or do anything. It ain't worth it. They wouldn't understand. People driving all over the road like that's very annoying. Why would you be in that big of a hurry? I bet you they ain't even going nowhere. They just doing it just to be doing it. You got a Corolla hybrid, wondering if it is reliable as well. I don't know. A lot of white cars, yeah, because the white reflects the heat. You don't want no dark colored car here, you'll suffer. There's your red light runners. You got your little dude in your Chan Wang Gan Chinese car and this old Nirvana Navara dude. Hey, red light runners. I wouldn't ride a bicycle here. I'd be scared to death to be riding around here on a bicycle. They take you out in a heartbeat. You don't want to be on a bicycle out here. I love the look of a black car, but they sure are harder to keep cool. Both my cars are black at home. Black is sexy, but here in the desert, white's the best. The worst color for a car in this whole country is silver. The paint falls off the car in a few years. Silver is, I think it's even bad in America. I was watching a guy in America the other day. His Nissan CBD transmission broke. Man, mine broke on my Ford. I'm so pissed. My CVT transmission on my Ford EcoSport is broken. I got to buy some sensor. It's going to cost me $1,000. I'm a little upset at Ford right now. I had to buy a new air compressor for the AC. Now I got to buy a damn transmission control module. I think Ford does that crap on purpose. They got a computer program there that makes your car fall apart every 4 years. Really? Sometimes I think about it. They got some kind of a expiration date. They make things screw up after 4 years. No dealer wants you to keep your car over 4 years. Cars, the current price, they're not throwaway anymore. Car costs a lot of money. It's a major expense. No matter what car you get, it costs a fortune. Apple does it with their phones. They do it with that old battery nonsense. They were caught doing it. All of them got a secret. Like old Volkswagen, they got caught lying about the mileage. This old boy in front of me is scary. His car's all beat up. He don't know how to drive. That's why his car's all beat up. Yeah, that happens in silver cars. All the paint comes off. Silver don't stick to cars. It's always been that way. When I was young, everybody knew, don't buy no silver car. Paint falls off. And it'll fall off down to the primer. Something about that primer and the paint, they never have figured out how to make silver stick. There's some invention. Come out with something that bonds silver to primer and you make some money. I can't believe all the things we figure out in the world, we can't figure out how to make silver paint stick to a car. Anybody live in the UK? Do we got to wear a mask when we go there? I didn't even think about that. Do you have to wear a mask when you travel still? I hope not. Boy, I hate a mask. You were looking for silver for your next car? Be careful. Silver is notoriously bad. Always has been. Depends on the airline. All right. I think I'm going on Emirates. I wonder if they're going to require us to wear masks. I better grab a couple just in case. Yeah, there's not a lot of cameras there. There are on the main roads, but not on these little roads. At the main intersection, you see them. Wear a little rainbow hat. Hi there, from Saudi, from KSA, if you still remember. What's up? How you doing, man? Good to see you. You know, it's Thursday afternoon, Helabel Khamis. The weekend is almost upon us. We're in the old town of Jubail. I went out to lunch, went down to Lulu, bought some bones to make some kind of broth someday. Now I'm just headed back to the office. I haven't been eating, I'm fasting. Mr. Hodger, I hope your day is good. I have to go, have a good day. All right, man, thank you, Frito Frog. I'm about in the office soon, too. That noise I have to, you should pack for the trip. Man, I packed the night before. I'm a man. What do I need? A couple pair of underwear, a couple pair of socks, and some pants. I don't have a bunch of crap to take with me. I can pack and go on a world tour in 13 minutes. I don't ever pack. You know, at the last minute, I always throw stuff together. I'll tell the damn cleaning guy today, ask him to watch Earl. He's watched him many times. Yeah, I've seen it's a little chilly, like 60 degrees Fahrenheit in the UK. That's still not that cold. It's around 15 Celsius. Goes faster in pack as me or John. My dad, his whole life, has kept the suitcase fully packed. Really. He can go in a heartbeat. He's good to pack. He's a quick packer. He don't even think about it. He always had a full pack suitcase ready to roll. Well, we just about knocked 2022 out. This year was kind of unusual. 2022 is almost gone. Wonder what the world's going to make up for us. What kind of BS we're going to have in 2023. I wonder what's going to be the major world event next year. I'm curious. They'll make up some nonsense or some problem that we don't know about. Every year they come out with some major problem we need to be involved with. COVID was over, so they created the Ukrainian crap that has nothing to do with none of us. Nobody here is going to Ukraine, been to Ukraine, or has really care much about it. But they created a problem, so everybody has to get involved. Every time there's a word war involved, that's a money laundering program. That's all they do is launder money. Damn old politicians. The word war is secret covert word for money laundering. Whose money we gonna launder this time? They get away with it though. Nobody enforcing that kind of stuff. Nobody gathers it. Man, the dude that works with us bought the brand new Range Rover. It's sexy. Let's look at it. Let's look at it before I go. Check this out. Dude here in our office bought a brand new Range Rover. And I don't want a Range Rover because they suck. They're not dependable. But man, the new Range Rovers are beautiful. Let's take a little walk and gander and let's check out this old Range Rover. Oh, God. They sure are sexy cars. I'll give them the sexiness. Are you going to stream later tonight? Yeah, most likely. Check out this new Range Rover he just bought. Look at the back end and all. Look how smooth and sexy it looks. Oh, dude, it's sexy. That's your brand new Range Rover right there. Brand new 20. Oh, look at that. Whoa, baby, this is new. And, you know, the lines sure are smooth. I have to admit it's sexy. I couldn't afford nothing like that, but it sure is sexy. Oh, it don't have no door handles. They're ones that pop out. Man, I really like this smooth back end. Oh, it's a good looking car. Sure is nice looking. It's covered in dust. I have to admit, it's a good looking car. Oh yeah, they're expensive. Probably $90,000, maybe more. Maybe $100,000 plus dollars. Range Rovers don't come cheap. Unless they're used. You can pick up a used Range Rover for $1. They no good used. They're a throwaway rich man car. Oh, hello, gentlemen. How are you? What's up, brother? How you doing, man? Good. Best man in the office right here. You smoke cigarettes? I smell cigarettes. You smoke? No, you're smoking, you liar. You're a liar. You smell like a cigarette. You smell like a big old cigarette, man. I didn't know you smoked cigarettes. You smell like a freaking ashtray.
You smell?
Yeah, I smell it in the elevator. Smell like you've been sucking on cigarettes and ashtrays. That old boy smells like a cigarette. All right. Let me get my only food is water. Check this thing out here. This thing here, you squeeze the top of it, and it tells you how cold your water is or how hot. Somebody gave me this as a gift. That way you can keep your beverage cold or hot, and you got a reading of what the temperature is on top. Neat little thing. It was a gift from a chow from China. You know the guy I work with? It says, to Mr. Randy Horton, may joy, health be yours always. Cook. It's a nice little gift you give people. It's one of the few gifts that I use every day. You know, I've given a lot of stuff and received a lot of stuff. This is one of the few things I received that I appreciate. Really, I really like this little thing. All right, I better go. I got to get to work for the rest of the day. We'll see you folks later. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for hanging out with me. You're much appreciated. Bye for now. How do we end this? That's a good question. All right, let's hang up. Bye. Oh, by the way, Bella, hello, welcome. See you. Okay.